Hello, today I'm talking about body shaming. I had to research a lot about body shaming before I spoke about it. It was not an easy topic to fit in a certain time. There are so many categories and criteria to follow. So I hope you make the patience to listen to it. Please like and subscribe. And if there's any topics that you guys want me to talk about, let me know and I will try to do it. I am dedicating this for a certain person who asked me to do about body shaming. And I was moved by her, by what she said to me, how hard it was for her to go to the hospital to get this new diagnosis, and it was not easy on her. But I'm really proud of her being able to talk about it openly and easily about it, and explain to me how her diet had changed. So I'm dedicating to that person. She knows who it is. I can't talk about patients on YouTube, so they know who I'm talking about. Hopefully they'll understand who it is for. So, body image. First, a couple of the pointers that I said I'm going to read out. Don't follow unrealistic body standards. Ideal body type will give mental and physical problems. People and children are always trying to look best, not only for themselves, but for others. Unrealistic goals take a toll on children's life and lead to issues such as suicide and depression. In many cultures, body shaming is by a friend or a family member close to you. This causes bulimia, anorexia, OSFED, AFRID, and binge and eating. AFRID increases poor concentration, decreased decision making, slowness of thought processing in the brain. We are beautiful just the way we are, regardless of social or cultural factors. Body shaming can be caused by others due to culture or biological factors, or the abuser is insecure about themselves. Public disclosures and body shaming cause physiological changes in neurons in the brain, which cause body dysmorphia. Only 2% of children are not affected by it due to phones, internet, TV being absorbed into the neurons, and children don't know how to change the perception in the brain. Children grow up with high anxiety and OCD, which lead to avoidant restricted food intake, or AFRID. Sometimes children develop negative reaction to food consumption. Childhood bullying, teasing affect children when they grow up to adults. In the late teens, children get admitted to hospital for other specified feeding disorders, which is called OSFED. Back in the days, it was considered as eating disorder not otherwise specified. Ed knows. Teenage boys go through bigorexia, which is similar to AFRID, to increase muscle mass. It also is known as reverse anorexia. The feeling of being inferior and being rejected makes them think something is wrong. 8 weeks of counseling with psychologists definitely makes a difference in change in triggers, perception, and reapproach themselves, their own bodies with love. This only works along with health coach or physical therapist or a dietitian coach for AFRID and OSFED. AFRID and OSFED. So the answer to this for the people is look in the mirror, re-educate to say to themselves, I am loved, and hug yourselves and give yourselves a good squeeze. So remember, hug really nicely and squeeze really, really, really super tight and say, I love me. So let's do that again. You're gonna hold yourself like this and squeeze. 1, 2, a little more harder. 3, super tight squeeze. And say out loud, I love me. Very important to practice that, okay? Another one you're gonna say out loud as you squeeze. Squeeze yourself. Go ahead, 1 squeeze, 1 more, super tight, and the 3rd squeeze. Very, very tight. I have the mindset and the power to change myself. All right, again, let's go. Squeeze and say, I have the mindset and the power to change myself. Very good job. That's what we gotta do. Stop thinking negative thoughts by willpower is very hard. You need help to change an incident from trauma memory to regular memory. Chronic trauma comes from family, friend who repeatedly call you fat or say you gotta change your weight. May make a child not cry or try to fix, and the child may try to fix the problem so they are not a burden for the caregiver. Bad thoughts cause maladaptive behaviors. These complex traumas or maladaptive behaviors to caregivers can be changed by introducing three things: safe, stable caregivers in your life. This will increase resiliency. Resiliency will decrease chances of depression, unemployment, and suicide. Break the chains of cycle of negative intrusive thoughts with psychotherapy and make new imaginations with the psychotherapist, then memories or make new memories with friends with sensations, stories, and proofs. Don't take photos that disguise them. Body dysmorphia people don't take photos or they disguise themselves and they withdraw from society. They have excessive grooming traits and they have to say out loud to themselves in an affirming voice, you're not fat, you're not ugly, you are worthy of everything. Universe loves you. Remind yourself, body is not the enemy. Say to yourself, I love me. Sarah Doyle says, we have to have audacity to love ourselves. Do gratitude to yourselves. Appreciate something about your body out loud. Replace body obsessions with character training, discipline, and changing the world for good. Find your inner strength and approach with new attitude. Remember, you don't have to wear a dress. The dress wears you. Perfect body does not exist. Now, let's do this together. We're going to keep the arms across our body. All right, so we're going to keep your arms like this, and we're going to practice some breathing, okay? And when you're breathing in, just tap gently. 1, 2, 3. Let's breathe in for 5 seconds and breathe out for 8 seconds, okay? And then think about forgiving somebody. Breathe out and forgive. And again, let's do it one more time. Think of forgiving somebody or something with yourself. I want to forgive myself for not washing the dishes on time today. All right, breathe in. And breathe out. Good job. That was very good. All right, guys. You have to say out loud what you forgive, okay? It becomes easier. All right, see you. Take care.